Right, today is October 2nd. I don't Obviously your boy was at McDonald's. What a shocker. October 2nd, 2024. And I'm just like, it's all coming down, man. Like, it's coming down to the wire. It feels like something big's gonna happen sometime soon. Like something big's happening. I'm nearing the end of the race, which, no, I'm like 16 years old. Obviously the race is gonna keep on going, whether I'm running, sprinting, walking, jogging, it don't matter. It's gonna keep on going, and I gotta, pick up the pace maybe if I want to achieve everything I want to achieve. And the problem is, your boy's running on E, bruh. I'm on empty. I've talked a lot about my drive, right? My drive for a really long time was competition. For a really long time, it's been competition and a want to succeed. And my only problem was, like, those are like pretty good motivators, right? I have an undying need to succeed. The problem is that success was was expressed as being, number one. And what happened? Fucking shit didn't work out. Shit hit the fan. But that's okay. You take some L's, you lose some L's. It's whatever. But now I need to switch it. I gotta switch my fuel source. And now that I just said that, my source could still be to succeed. I just should change what my metric of success is. And, I worked in the lab for a while, and a lot of stuff and we spent a lot of time talking about metrics of success. Like, if we're gonna test something, we can test it all we want, right? Let's say we're testing a new device, or a new whatever, a new something. And we can test it all we want. We can run all sorts of trials. We can do everything. But all that data, all that testing is useless if you don't have like a threshold or a bar or just some kind of way of knowing that the test was successful or the test was not successful. Obviously, for some things, it's really easy, like a light switch. Success or threshold of success is when I flip the switch, does the light turn on / off? But then it can get kind of harder when you have, you're testing something where it's like multiple variables. It can work like, it might work like 75% of the time. Is that enough? Is that a success? Like, blah, blah, blah. You have to figure that out. And now I have to change that, because for a really long time, my variable or my threshold for success was win or lose. Win, success, lose, fail. And I think I have to change it to more of the, it worked 95 to 90% of the time, and boom, that's a success. We're going to take that. That's a success. We're going to take that. That has to change, right? And what that changes to is what I've just been struggling with, because I've just been stuck on this, one input kind of thing, or a hard success or hard fail, right? Where I haven't given myself really the leeway of having a partial fail or a partial success, which I think I have to do. It's like, hey, you win some, you lose some, but hey, maybe you want pretty good here, you want one here but not as well, something like that. And I gotta find that, like. So just to recap, looking for a new purpose. But wait a minute, maybe my old purpose wasn't too bad. I just have to change the way I consider success. That's one option. That's one option for my inner drive and purpose. But I think that the real key is finding passion, because I could be hella successful at DoorDash. Like, I could or actually no, I'm not 18. But who knows? Let's just hypothetically, I turned 18, man. I could say, you know what? I'm about to be the best motherfucking DoorDash driver out there. And I just go out there, DoorDash. Fucking 20-hour days, just grinding that shit out. And I could be the best DoorDasher ever, bro. I could be great. That'd be a success. But I have a little bit of a feeling that I wouldn't be driven enough to do that, just based off of wanting to succeed. The want to succeed only works if you have the passion with it, right? Like, you can have passion, but if you don't have the will to succeed, you can still have a lot of passion, that's great, but you're your product or your, let's say like your bar is not going to be very high because you're just like, whatever. I love painting, but I don't really give a shit if it's good or not, right? Like you could just like put a bunch of random colors down and be like, yep, I have a lot of passion. I have so much drive to do this, but your level of work's not going to be good. But then if you have only success as you're driving like fuel, you could be the best, you could be the greatest fucking DoorDash Uber driver, but that's kind of like a not very rewarding thing, a rewarding path to go down. And so that brings us to the point, like, what is a rewarding path? What is a rewarding thing for people to do? For me, something rewarding is, I thought I could figure it out. I don't know. And that's okay. I just have to trust that I can find what's rewarding to me. So like I have passions, but I think that the passions are along the lines of fucking door dashing, like I got a passion for playing video games. I got a passion for tennis, but I'm not going D1 in tennis. I'm not going to go pro in tennis. And I'm not, I'm streaming, but it's more likely I get into freaking like MIT than I get big on streaming, So I have to look at that logically, like I got to find some sort of other thing that rewards me. That's a bigger question I can't answer today, but it's good to have the framework. I mean, like, hey, I need to figure this out. And then along those lines, I was gonna say something. I lost it. Yeah, like you need the passion and the will to succeed together, right? I think you definitely need that if you want to be successful, right? Okay, I think I've just... Wait, hold up. If you have the will to succeed, and you have your passion for some, like, subject area, let's say, and you really have those things, like, truly to your core, you're bound to be amazing at that subject area or whatever, right? You're just bound to be. It's hard not to be. And I just have to find that kind of passion, right? I just don't know what that passion is. Because some people are just, they just know, right? Man, I'm going to be a cancer biologist. I'm going to be a cancer research biologist or whatever. I'm going to be a marine roboticist. I'm going to go to the Navy and I'm going to be an officer. I'm going to go and be a doctor, right? I'm going to go be a lawyer. I want to go be a FBI investigator. These are all, right, they're all passions and they all have them. And I'm so jealous. I've said it before. I'm just so jealous of these people. Because that's the one puzzle piece that I'm missing. And once I get that, I feel like my life would just fall into place. Because it's the one thing that's missing. I have the will to succeed. I have the abilities to succeed in a lot of areas. Not in all, but in a lot of them. But I just don't know where to go. I just don't know what to do, and I'm lost. And I don't know how to find my passion and my will to in my like subject area, right? Maybe I could be the best sports reporter out there. I just don't know. And I don't really know how to find out what you want to do. I think that I'm in a very privileged position to say that, yeah, the only thing that like missing in my life is, I'm not gonna say only, but one of the main factors missing in my life, one main things missing in my life is my passion, right? I'm very privileged in saying that. I get the privilege of having a passion and beginning to work at their passion, right? Some people don't ever have that opportunity. Even in America, they have to work at 7-Eleven their whole life because that's the only thing they have, right? I'm super, I don't want to say the word blessed because I don't believe in God, but I am extremely lucky that I have the ability and the will to, do great things. And I am just missing that one thing. or that's one of the things I'm missing. And I am just taking a step back here. I just want to, make sure that I'm not, because right now I think that I sound very whiny, like, oh man, I want to do great things, but I just don't know what I want to do, right? Like, that's kind of a stupid way to, not stupid way, it's kind of just like a childish take, where I do realize I have the immense privilege of getting to say, hey, I don't know what my passion is, but I do have time to figure it out, which I do. I think that around me, it feels like everyone else has their whole life figured out. But like, I'm 16 years old. I'm around other 16-year-olds and 17-year-olds, seniors in high school. They say, yeah, I'm going to be a cancer researcher. There's a pretty good chance you're not going to be that. I want to be an FBI investigator. Sure, you can go and pursue that, but odds are you're not actually gonna have that come to fruition. Not by lack of them like skill or anything, but just life. That's life, A lot of people are super set on a path, and then they have to change that path. Just like I'm doing right now, where I was super set on winning, right? That was my path, and now I'm having to make drastic changes to my path. And I think that some people are very fortunate where they're like, they found their path, like a true passion, right? They found it, and as of being a cancer researcher or whatever, like they found that passion, and they don't have to have this big old debate in their brain of, hey, like, what am I gonna do? Like, what I have to change? Like, blah blah blah. But I don't know. Yeah, it's just kind of true, where some people, it's just luck, like some people just grew up in an environment where their passion was just there for them, but some people didn't. Like, I'm thinking a lot about the movie Soul. Like, Soul, they say like you have your spark to live, but from my understanding, like, I'm not like a soul expert or anything, but you don't, like, your spark is like just like what makes you want to live or something like that, or really triggers you into being like able to live a life. And the main character was this musician, and in these like the kind of godlike figures were like, your spark might not be to be a musician, even though that's what you want to do, right? But sorry, I just got distracted from that car. But sorry. You might have a certain spark, but that spark might never come to fruition, where, just odds, like, you just weren't in a position to be, let's say your spark was to be an amazing tennis player. You just never got handed a racket. You couldn't control that. Like, my spark could be a storm chaser and fucking chase tornadoes. But I'm not in the environment to see if that is my passion. Although, do I think that that's going to be my passion? Probably not. But yeah, I don't know. I think I said this before, but around me there's a lot of noise. There's a lot of chatter. There's a lot of like, just noise, that surrounds me. It's annoying. But it's all gonna just vanish in the blink of an eye as soon as I can figure my passion out. Then it won't matter about anything. None of this stuff will matter if I can just work, not for, definitely for myself, but not for these kind of bad reasons. Just have that passion, man. My favorite movie is a movie called Whiplash. Great movie, and it is centered around this character who is very who wants to achieve greatness. And he frames it like this. He says, he's talking to his girlfriend, and she's breaking up with her, and he's like, He says, I think that I want to be great at drumming, and I think that I'm going down this path that if I go down this path, like I'm just gonna start like ignoring you, and then you're gonna resent me for that, and it's just gonna be a bad cycle. So I think we should just end it now. Like I want to be great. That's what I know I want to do. Like that's my purpose. Kind of, is just what he's saying. And then she says, "You're not already great," and he says, "I want to be one of the greats." And that just rings so true in my life right now, where I want to be great. I don't want to be mediocre. I don't want to be this normal Joe, just la-di-da-di-da, doing whatever. I want to be great at something, and I want to be a great. I want to be a great person. I want to be, I want to be great. I'm not like Andrew Neiman. I don't know that, like, he knows that he wants to be a fucking amazing drummer. I don't know that. I don't know what I want to be amazing at, but I have that feeling of I want to be great. I don't know where to channel it. And it kind of sucks. But yeah, I think that's why I'm super drawn to that movie, because the main character has what I envy. He has the passion. He has that passion, right? And all the things around him just kind of just fade away. Like, it doesn't matter that he's alone, because he has his passion. He has the will to fucking bang on those drums and go, you know what I mean? Like, he's got like drumming along, and that makes him who he is. Like, it's a part of him, and I feel like that part of me is missing, where I don't have that like puzzle piece. I don't have the thing saying like, hey man, this is us, this is our passion, this is what we do. I just don't have it. And I think it's scary if I don't find it, because passionless life has been really sucky recently. But I don't know. Just life, you know. I don't know. I don't know. That's been really getting at me recently, and also just love and loneliness, as you do. Just feeling super kind of just just been super tired. That you can be alone for a long time and you can be fine. Being lonely only sucks when you had been not alone, because the feeling of having someone is fresh, but losing that feeling is worse than the actual feeling. I think that's the best way to articulate what I'm feeling, because I don't know, it feels like I'm losing, I don't know. I'm sure it'll all work out, It'll all be fine. All right. Recap. Passion. That's all it's all about, That's what it's all about. Find your passion, you find your purpose. Find your purpose, you'll have drive. An endless drive. And you'll never feel that like, feeling, I know I'll be great. Just gotta figure out what I'm gonna be great at.